Hello and welcome back to another episode of the conversion of Lifeboat Hygge. Still working inside even though the weather is improving. Lovely day again today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment. We are in the galley and we're having a dry fit, which is basically putting in and pulling it out again of the oven microwave. There was some concern whether I'd have enough power to run that when I'm under sail, as it was. But I've got the solar panel tray with 3 big solar panels, or that will be, and a big battery bank with an inverter, and this microwave oven is actually 900 watts, which is kind of very conservative for what it is. But anyway, what I want to do, and one of the reasons for dry fitting it, is that I want this to sit flush with the outside of my kitchen cabinets, because having a ledge there is, well, I don't think it looks very nice, plus stuff will congregate on there with muckiness. So yeah, this will come out after I've marked it, and that's another job to do then. Paula helping me with testing the depth gauge. I went for the Target 2 just because that seems to be the most economical and well working thing. From one of the other YouTubers, I kind of learned that the sender, which is that thing in the corner, doesn't actually have to go through the hull on a GRP boat, but can just sit on the bottom of the boat and it will ping through the GRP. So got batteries set up. Paula's holding the unit. We've got ground and a plus hooked up, and if we connect that to the battery, that's taken a little bit of time, but it's actually telling us that under the boat it's 0.91 meter, which is about right. So that's working, and that's really good. It means I don't have to drill a hole in the bottom of the boat to have that sender connected, and saves a lot of work. But it is quite handy to know how deep things are under your boat because of anchoring, so you know how much chain to put out and all that kind of thing. So yes, that's another thing to tick off the list. So we tried the oven for size, as you saw, and it needed a bit of a modification so it can sit flush with the outside here. So the easiest way to do that was to take the sides off again and glue them on slightly back, cut a bit the bottom lip, which was a bit sneaky because otherwise the oven door doesn't open. And what I'm doing today as well is fiddling, having a 3D puzzle with one of the Louver doors that is to go in the lockers in the bedroom. There's quite a few to be modified. If only I'd known before, I would have made the lockers the size the actual Louver doors are, because I've only had to take off 1.5 centimeters on the side, so it would have been so much easier to just make the lockers that 1.5 centimeters wider. But hindsight is always 20/20. So I glued these pieces on the sides to give it a bit of strength, and I'm hoping to get the top bit on, or the other side actually, and all the bits of wood need to fit in there. So it's interesting job. I've done it before. I've already made a couple of doors for this boat, but yeah, you have to line them all up because otherwise it just won't go in. So it's one of those things you kind of have to be in the mood for, and I think I've got another 5, 6, 7 to make. So by the end of this I'll be a professional. I've put the little door, the little Louver door, together, all glued up. It's got 2 sash clamps on there, and I'm starting the next one, which is going to be a long narrow one to go in the narrow space. And on the other side I've made one Louver door that's ready. The other small one is going to go on top of that. So all these lockers will have doors apart from the ones on the far side. These little ones that you might have seen before I actually made the locker the size of the door. So like I said, if I'd known that, I would have made all of them the same size as the doors, but hey ho, it is what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a fight with this one. I think all the slats need to come out, then I need to cut them to length and get it all back together again, which on this small one wasn't too difficult this time. So hopefully this one will play along, although there's a lot more to go back in, but we'll see how we go on. So this week has been all about making doors to size, and they're going in here, and yeah, I'm waiting for the hinges to arrive, and then I can mount them, hang them, and for now I'll be painting these. But yeah, that's this week's work. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you next Friday for a new episode. Bye.